On the show. Yes, we're in the building, man. This is my first podcast for 2026. I got a young fella coming all the way from Australia. Are you in Australia right now? You said Hong Kong.
I'm in Hong Kong, but I'm from
Hong Kong, but
Australia.
you from
Yeah,
Australia, right?
yeah.
My
Grew up
way
in
up
Australia.
Australia.
Yes, sir. But
That's
I'm
right.
born in Africa. Yes, sir.
Of course. Right. So we're gonna get to all the details, man. I just want to let you know you're my first podcast for this year, man. So I had to get started. We'll talk about the Gulf South Unlimited Camp and see if we could get you to the camp, man, and get you a school and get your situation together. Without further ado, man, introduce yourself, talk to the people, and let them know who you are, where you're from, and anything you need them to know.
Yep. Thank you, Coach Ivan. My name is MAKUR JONGKUCK. I'm a 6'4" athletic guard, born in Kenya. I moved to Australia. I grew up and went to America. Played 2 years out there. Came in. I played 2 years in junior college. After that, I went to play professionally, like semi-pro level. And yeah, I just been out here working pretty much, and I'm ready to go back to school and go and put in work. You know,
And I tell you this,
become
this is very, very
yeah.
impressive, man. To be able to do those things, man, and actually play overseas and continue to live your dream and continue to get better at doing it. And at the
Yes,
same
sir.
time, you had some experience in America. When you was in
Yeah.
America, where did you live and what part of Sydney are you from? I mean, what part of Australia are you from?
So I grew up in Melbourne, Australia. I moved to Sydney, Australia. I got an opportunity to go to junior college in Texas. I further transferred through one of my coaches, Coach Cliff, to Three Rivers College in Missouri. And then after that, I came and spent some time with a professional team, just training with the Sydney Kings and playing in the
Wow, you
NBL
went to
One.
Sydney Kings, man. That's all right. I know a
Yes,
few
sir.
guys over there, man. So that's impressive to know that you even at one of those lower levels and you building yourself up. So how you
Yeah.
able to take care of yourself while you're out there?
Yeah, so I work on the side, and I also study a little bit, keep my head in the books, and just keep
Smart.
training, just keep hard. Being around professional guys, you learn a lot of things. But I feel like my game has come a long way from when I first went to America, and then now being ready to go to Division One. Yeah, I'm super excited and pumped for any team and to be in any good program. I'm gonna bring a lot of leadership to the group and buy-in and just show what I've learned over the last few years with this team, the Sydney Kings.
So let me ask you
Yes,
this.
sir.
So I think that's very impressive, to be honest with you. Just to know that you're getting some professional experience and you're also learning a lot along the way. You seem inspired by what's going on in your life at the moment. So I know a few coaches definitely gonna be excited to hear about a 6'4" point guard or wing guard, a guy that could basically play, any position that's really given to you at that point. I
Yeah,
mean, to me, we're in positionless basketball era right now where your IQ is your game, right? Your IQ is
that's
your
right.
game. So like it don't matter what you're in the five spots on the floor, man. You still got to be a smart guy. So it's no longer
That's
to be
right.
like IQ is everybody has to have it. So it ain't something that you could just be like, oh, he's a smart player. He's not. Everybody has to be smart. Everybody has to be a guy that's played multiple roles because change is coming, right? You got guys that is in the portal, out of the portal, leaving, this and that. So coaches need players to step up whenever there's a guy going or a guy that's down. You got to step up and be ready to play because defense is still the same, right? You got to hang your head on your defense. You got to hang your hat on your IQ. So I'm very
That's right.
excited, get the opportunity to talk with you. So let me ask you this. So when you was in America, you was in Missouri, you said?
I was in Missouri and I was in Texas.
You was in Texas. Did you play any high school out there?
I didn't. So I went straight from Australia, high school to college. I'm one of the only players to just go straight to college.
Oh yeah,
Completed
that's
year
dope.
12.
So you must
Yeah,
can play, man. You must can really
yeah,
ball because the reason I say that is because um, a lot of guys don't just get to come straight and play college. So you got to be.
yeah.
Then they also brought you back to play. So who put that together? The relationship that you have in Sydney.
Yeah, so I'm with one of the programs called Savannah Pride, and this is one of the grassroots programs. I was playing in the tournament. I didn't know who was watching, and
Very important.
yeah, kind of just showed my game, and one thing led to another, and I was in Texas, so it was great. And what you said with the game these days, it's positionless basketball. Guys are flying
Everybody's
everywhere.
a role player and everybody's a star.
Yeah, that's
At
that's
some point, we
correct.
need you to be a star. At some point, we need you to be a role player. So
That's
some
right.
guys just know everybody got the same job. Both jobs has to get done,
Yep,
right? I
yep. So
tell a
you
lot
got
of
to
people
work with
Michael
your
Jordan was a
team.
role player too. When you get
Mm-hmm.
to that higher level, it's
Yep.
about doing whatever it takes to win. Are you a winning player? Do you make winning plays? All right. So as you
That's right.
shoot
That's
and
right.
this and that. I mean, you got some
Yep.
specialty guys, of course, but I don't think the
Yep.
specialty guys last long. If you
That's
only
right.
could rebound, if you only could shoot, at some point,
Yep.
you know, your contract and the analytics is going to wind up catching up to you at some point anyway. So let's
Yep.
get
Yep.
into it, man, a little bit more, man. So now, what's one of the first things that a coach would notice about your game if he saw you play? What's one of the first things that jump off the page?
Energy, motor, communication, and I pick up full court. I rebound. I'm athletic, so I talk and I do the hard work. So that's my main things I hang my hat on. I pick up full court. I fight through screens. I rebound the ball and push the ball. Communicate with my teammates on defense. All those type of things.
And
That's
why
my
you think
things.
those things are so important? I mean, you hear a lot of guys say that in the interview, and then they get to a camp or workout, you don't see any of this. I mean, why
Yeah.
these things are important? I don't want to assume that you're saying this because that's a great way to answer an interview question. I mean, why are those things important? Because to me, that's going to put more credence to why you say you do these things. Why
These
are
things
these
are
things that you just stated are important?
very important in terms of winning. If the game is tough, it's been a long game. In the fourth quarter, it's about who can do the same things you work on in practice right over and over again, even when you're tired, even when you're fatigued, day in and day out. Being an everyday guy. These are things that don't require so much effort. Talk, you know, pick up the ball full court. You got to be able to just stay in front of the ball, contain the ball, rebound the ball, box out your man, go and get on the boards. So those type of things I see they're so important in the game because those are things that help winning, the impact winning away from adding more points on the board than the other team. So those type of things are things that you can control, and these are things that I take pride in and I do very well, especially at the level I've been at. With the Sydney Kings going around, these guys, some of them come from the NBA, so they're bigger bodies. So I've gotten much more stronger, being able to do that, being able to talk, fight through, rebound, set screens, like also using screens, being patient, and then also just pushing the ball, adding my speed and athleticism to it, and being able to communicate on the floor where I'm at, what's going on, all those type of things.
And so you said something that I thought was a few things you said very important. And most guys don't talk about this. So that means you must do it. So now, tell me why it's important to fight through the screens. You say you fight through screens. I mean, why is that important? I don't want to assume that you know. I want to know if you really know. Why is that important?
Yeah. So if I'm on defense and somebody's setting the screen, I'm hearing weak or strong, left or right. If I'm hearing on the right side, on the left side, and I got to fight over, it's important that I don't get screened and I fight through that gap so I can get in front of my man so it doesn't create an advantage for the lob threat or it create a lane for the guard to drive or somebody doesn't have to rotate if I do my job well. So that's part of your role and your job on the floor. Those are the type of things you got to do.
Let me ask you this. Since you seem like you got some clarity about what's going on, and that makes it very important. So I'm gonna put this question up there right now. It says, what area of your game are you currently working on to improve? What part of your game are you currently working on to improve?
I would say my hmm, what would I be trying to improve? I'm trying to improve pretty much still everything that I do on the floor. How long can I do it for? I can shoot the ball. I can do pretty much all the things that is required on the basketball floor. I'm a three-level scorer. I can rebound, push the ball, but when fatigue hits, How long can I keep staying focused? How long do I still have more energy to stay in front of the ball, pick it up full court, in the fourth quarter, second half, stuff like that. So just staying focused after a certain period of time, and
So
doing
let me
it
ask you this:
consistently for a long period of time.
I mean, how do you process fatigue anyway? Is it in your mind or is it in your body? Which one you think is in?
It's got to be in your mind, but you feel it in your body sometimes, though. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
You
it's got
get,
it's in the mind. So
yeah,
the body,
yeah,
the body can't stop if the mind say keep working. You see what I'm saying?
that's
So
right.
sometimes that, like you,
That's
so
right.
many words you got to push through in order to understand the development of that second one, right? So listen,
Yep, yep, yep,
if we can't play when we are tired, we're in a lot of trouble. Because why? We got
yep,
to
yep,
find something. Like they say, some of the people in the world that's done unbelievable things. They say you can be down to the last 30. God is going to always leave 35% in your body left for you to come out of whatever you're going through. So there's people that fell out of
yep,
planes to do this and that. And if you're surviving it, you just got to keep pushing through to get to whatever that extra 35 reserve tank that is. Like you said, I don't think many of us tapped into that. I think I might have tapped into it a few times, like you say, in some games, and you just give it all you got in certain situations and you just push through, so it's very
yep.
important. So, how
Hmm.
would you describe your style of play?
My style of play just depends on the situation. Recently, I've come to slow down and be way more under control. Being a very quick guard, I learned to slow down, so the defense has to guard me, instead of just going one speed flat out, even though guys can't really stay in front of me, but staying poised in the half court, making reads, and then using that speed for the advantage, not just using it throughout, so just being under control, at the right time.
Now,
And
playing under control with that, because listen, just because of analytics alone, you're being judged by your possessions, right?
yeah,
So you don't
yeah,
want to have a lot of empty possessions. You definitely don't want to have a bunch of turnovers. If there's
yeah,
anywhere between, 20, like you say, if you're a top player, you might get anywhere between 15 to 20 possessions. If you're a normal guy coming off, you're gonna get anywhere between 10 to 15 possessions. And the numbers is not gonna save you or the video. So
yeah,
playing at a pace that can make you read things, see things, and make better basketball decisions is only going to help your cause. Because why?
that's
When you look at the analytics is going to say, are you good in this group? Are you good in that group? Defensively, offensively, are you actually able to play well with others? So playing at a smart pace, I would say smart pace, right? Because sometimes
yeah,
you gotta
yeah,
put pressure on guys. If you get know a guy got 3 fouls, you gotta attack him,
yeah,
get him one more, and get him out the game. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
So sometimes you want to go fast because you don't want the team to set up their defense well enough, and you can see some guys is being fatigued. So sometimes,
yeah,
but you say play at a smart pace, at a pace that's going to put the defense at a disadvantage. I mean, that's
yeah,
very
yeah,
important piece. Very important piece.
right.
I
Yes,
feel good
sir.
about what you got going on, though, man. You seem very clear, man, on what you're developing and what you learn. Like you kind of like seem like you right. I would say like the light bulb was on. The light bulb was on
Yeah,
about what you got to
yeah,
do. And I think a lot of guys' light bulb don't come soon enough. And when they look up, the time is out. They lost a lot of time. So it's good to
yeah.
that you're starting to realize, man, it's a lot to this game, right? It's
That's right.
easy to the ones that know. It's an easy game to the ones that know. But the guys that have no idea and are not willing to learn and not willing to listen, that's why being coachable is so important. Because why?
Yes,
At
sir.
some point, you can't fake education. You can't fake
Hmm.
experience you never had. So you want
Yeah,
to be a guy that's a sponge and look at guys and console. From what I hear, it seemed like you watch a lot of film.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I watched a lot of film and also being coached by one of the top coaches. I gotta give credit to our head coach in Australia at the moment, Sydney Kings. Brian Gorgian. He's our Olympic head coach for the national team, and he
Nice.
works with a lot of NBA players. So being under that guidance and you know being told what to do when and doing the right things over and over, it's kind of carried on, and that's what kind of shaped me, and that's what's giving me clarity into what I want to do in Division 1 basketball this year for any program that I play at. I feel like I can play in any system, and yeah, just being adaptable. I'm adaptable to any situation, and yeah, just gonna apply myself just to, you know, make that team better, be one of with the better players, being a senior guard, and then yeah, just push towards like just progression, you know, and hopefully keep winning. Our team right now in the NBL is the number one team. We got one of the best rosters, and to be able to compete with them guys every single day, yeah, I'm very grateful for that opportunity. So I'm ready to take that next step and play NCAA. And yeah, that's my main thing.
And
Yes,
contribute.
sir.
Let me ask you this, because I think you're gonna find a situation, in my opinion. Um, I think you have what the coaches is looking for. I think as soon as I send this to Cliff, we send this out to these D1s. But here's the thing: are you able to get out here for the camp? Because you're gonna have, let's say, our camp may not have a bunch of D1s, but we might be able to get you some of these looks with some D1s that we have out here. So you'll be a guy that just kill in the camp, and then while you're over here, you'll get some looks. We'll talk to all the coaches that we know, and you say you're going to send me a bunch of footage of you and different things. So we want to definitely get that and start get it rolling, because April is going to be right around the corner like that.
Yeah,
A lot of guys are going to be in the portal. So let me ask you this very important question: did you get your associate's degree?
I did. I got my associate's degree in Three Rivers College in
Now
double
listen,
A.
a lot of guys don't understand how important that is. See, so coaches, that let you know this guy's a finisher. You're not just a ball player. Because to me, that's the biggest question. I got guys that want to help all the time, but they haven't finished anything. Like I tell a lot of guys, your degree is for you. If you get to go to junior college and you get to get a degree that's paid for, most junior college degrees is anywhere between $10,000 to $15,000, in some cases 20. And I'm telling guys, like, they're giving you $20,000 when the average human being got to pay that. And a lot of people
That's
come
it.
out of junior college and never pay that debt off. Example, I
Yeah,
played junior college, and then I had to figure out how life after that, with coaches, and then I had to pay that loan back once I didn't finish, right? So I understand, because I've been through it myself. When you got to take a $5,000 loan, because you can't come back and go back and all that like before, like now. So now they're
yeah,
looking for guys like you that actually
yes,
got the
sir.
associate's degree. How old are you right now?
I'm 24 years old, so
You
I'm a bit
perfect.
older.
No, you ain't old. You ain't old. They just
Yeah.
took a guy 28, 27. They got G League guys going back. What are you talking about? You a
Yes, sir.
coach's dream, because right now you come in as a sophomore, a junior. You find out where you at in the clearinghouse, and once you figure out where you at in the clearinghouse, I think that's when everything is going to light up for you. So now, how you going to find that out? What do you have to do, or do you need help in
Yeah.
that area?
So yeah, I'll put all my transcripts through the clearinghouse, and with the clearinghouse, they said that any school that's recruiting me now, and I'm able to be recruited, has to place me on the institutional request list. So once I'm on that list, it will then go back to the clearinghouse, and then they will say, yeah, for this program, that you have this much time, or you have this many years, you can play this season, or if I gotta like take a certain class, or if I gotta do something, it will let you know after that point. But I'm able to be recruited
So
now,
this,
and
if you
that's
find out
that's what I'm
early
up
enough
to.
now, you could take some summer classes if necessary,
Yeah,
right?
any school needs me right now. Yeah, I'm ready. If I gotta take them summer classes, but if I'm good to go, I'm good to go, and I'm ready to
No,
go.
no, you'll figure it all out. You'll see exactly what it is. You'll see exactly what you know,
Yeah. And I don't
whatever
mind coming
you.
out there early for the summer also. I like putting
Oh
in
yeah,
work.
yeah,
I
yeah,
stay in the
yeah.
gym. I know. So with the camp, I'm gonna try my best to completely get out there, and
Yeah.
yeah, I want to do what it takes to be able to play in this level. This is one of my goals, and I'm
Now
gonna
I
work
think you're gonna
towards it.
achieve it. I think you're the perfect person um to actually take advantage of something like that. And here's the key that I think that was make you very attractive as a player is that you're working with pros right now. And if you
Yes,
did
sir.
stay there, I know eventually you could move up and play the professional level. But like you say, with knowing that there's money and things that you can do and you still have eligibility, so why not take it? You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Why not
Yeah,
take
yeah,
it? So I think this is a smart guy, but I just think that where you've been spending your time and building your game is even more important because you're actually playing with pros. So let me ask you a question: are there any NBA pros that's out there with the Sydney Kings that you've been playing against and playing, any of the, any of the players, the great college players that you've been going up against?
Yeah. So before I start with the players, our assistant coach is Andrew Bogut, number one pick in the
Woo!
NBA draft.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
So
yeah.
learning from him is pretty
Oh yeah,
cool. It's
that's it.
incredible.
Golden State
Incredible.
Warriors.
Golden State Warriors, yeah, So then also we got we recently just got a new player. It just came from I'm not sure exactly which team. Yeah, but we got some guys from the NBA. We got Kendrick Davis also just
Mm-hmm.
came. He's playing with us as well. We got Torrey Craig. That's what I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking about. I'm still learning, getting new with him. Matthew Dellavedova, play
Oh
with
yeah.
LeBron James.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Learning
yeah,
from
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah. It's good that he got to, continue his career, man. That's a good thing. He's
yeah,
still playing. He's still
one of the
active. That's
guys.
important.
Yeah, and then we got other guys that have been, high level. We got Quatnoy, Bull Qual. Like these guys are guys that play in Australia, but have done some work at the FIBA level, international stage for our country, South Sudan, and
Mm. South
almost being
Sudan team put
USA.
America on, had them on shaky grounds. America,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
was shook.
yeah,
They ain't know what hit them. They ain't know
yeah.
what
So
hit them.
just
So
learning
South
from those
Sudan
type of
right now
guys.
is Sudan is
Hmm.
look. They're expecting a lot from them coming up. That's gonna be something.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
That's
so
gonna
I want to
be
be able to, show what I learned and yeah, just learning from those guys has been great. Going up against them also, it's been pretty good, and I feel like I'm ready to go. I'm just ready to play basketball at that next level now.
now.
So,
You gonna get it.
um,
You gonna get it. We gonna, Coach Cliff. We know our relationships out there. We're gonna find you something. Once we get the tape, give this interview. They're gonna know you hungry. They're gonna know you ready. So I'm gonna ask you another question, man. Here's another question. All
yep,
right.
yep,
So, what are some of the sacrifice and some of the things your parents and some of the people that support you, your dreams, and some of the things and some of the values that they instilled in you, and on and off the court to make you the young man that you are today? What was that journey like, man? You know, give us a little
yeah.
background about that journey so they could understand, some of the things and what it's like to be walking in your shoes. To be honest with you,
Yeah. Some of those things would be like just being true to yourself, so like you get to be in different crowds. For example, right now I'm speaking to you from Asia. This is a place that I haven't really been
and tell them
before.
how you got the agent. Tell them how you got the agent because that's
Yeah,
another that they let the coaches know when they
yes,
you basically the eye test has got you in many different places, right?
yeah, yeah,
The eye
yes,
test
sir.
got you from Australia to America, back to
Yeah,
Australia, and now you're in Asia. Tell your
yeah.
story.
So yeah, how I got to Asia was that I was in Sydney. I played. I just came and played for a team. I was selected to come and play an exhibition game against the Malaysian national team as they were preparing to go and play against like the Philippines and other teams, other countries that they were about to go and verse. So they were there, and yeah, we played that game. I had very very exceptional game. We were beating them for most part of the game, and I was leading my team and they kind of started to say, "Well, who's this player?" That's when I
It
became
matters.
noticed.
A lot of guys don't know
Yeah,
how to showcase, man. A lot of guys don't know
yeah,
how to put their best foot forward. They go out there with the wrong attitude, all kind of craziness. They want to see guys that they can just plug in, fit, continue.
yeah. So then they proceeded to reach out when one of the teams out here they needed some help. So as an amateur, I said like I'm not professional, so I said if you can send me an amateur type of agreement, I can come and play for you guys. For the next 3 games or so being. So to have this FIBA invitational and it just kind of just started from like just a random game against like the national team of Malaysia to have that performance and then to have this opportunity and just keep working hard and just keeping your head down, just staying humble. That's what it is for me as a guard coming up. And yeah, that's just been my story. But some of the things that my parents have kind of taught me is one is be honest, be respectful, and like just work hard. You're not gonna get anything by just sitting there and waiting for it. You gotta work hard, keep your head in them books. Like you gotta do your schoolwork. My mom, she really, really emphasizes school. So does my dad. So keep my head in the books and I tell my younger siblings to keep my head in the books. I'm the oldest sibling in my family, and I want to like set a good example for my brothers and sisters coming up.
You
And
have, you have,
I take
you have.
pride
I
in
don't
that.
want you to think it got to be a complete journey right now. That journey and everything, the example that you're doing right now, they recognize it. If
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
you're showing them what's possible, right? You're
yeah,
showing them what's
yeah,
possible with your life and showing them you could change it around and do some real powerful things. So now, I like
yeah.
those answers, man. Beautiful answers, man. I can't wait to get this interview out to these coaches. So now, check this question out. If you had to describe your game in one word, what would it be, my guy, MAKUR?
Go to
One
be.
word, one word.
It's
I give
exciting.
you two. I give you three.
Two. All
Two,
right, I'm gonna take two. I'll say I play exciting. The game is exciting to watch. I'm an athletic guard, and mm, somebody kind of told me that I play like tremendous. I don't know what tremendous has to do with it, but I started to like that one. I don't know,
tremendous.
you
All
know,
right.
just like
Tremendous is pretty powerful
you
word,
know,
man.
making
I've done a lot of interviews.
yeah,
I've never heard somebody say tremendous. So
yeah.
that's
Somebody
unique what
told me
you say.
that I'm, I'm sticking with that.
Hey,
Like
listen,
making
you
good
got to be your
reads.
number one fan because why? You got to be there at the highs, the lows, everything happened to people. But do you know you put God over everything, man? You're gonna be all right. It's nothing but a lesson or a blessing. So you're gonna be good for
100%.
sure.
Yes, sir.
You know,
Yes, sir.
that's the
So those are
mindset.
my two words. Yeah, yeah. Exciting and yeah, and tremendous. I don't know. I make passes, make plays. I'm not very selfish. I can shoot the
No
ball,
selfish
score a
players, man.
drive. So
It's very important. It's very important.
yeah. I take pride in assists, rebounds, steals, and just making the right play and having fun with my guys, connecting with
And
my
listen,
team.
that's
You know,
that's that's
winning,
the way.
winning
That's how
together.
you have to play this game. You have to
Yeah.
play this game. So how you been playing in Asia? You been doing all right?
Yeah, so far we've just been training. I'm preparing for my debut next week, and
Well, yeah. We
yeah,
might have to come back and check on that debut, man. See how you
I'm
did. You look
excited.
like you ready though, man. I'll be honest with you. You got the
I'm
look like
excited.
you can't wait to get on the floor, man. You
Yeah, I
look like
can't wait. Yeah, we've been waiting for a while
you
now.
might
I'm
get a
so ready.
contract in Asia.
Yeah,
Who knows? Hopefully, we could get you in school so you could come out back to America and do some things, man. Because I had a kid go out
yes,
to
sir. I
Asia.
got it.
Sometimes it's good out there, but like you say, when you go professional
Hmm.
ranks, man, it can help you, but if it ain't longevity, then it hurts you. Like in so many words, I
Yeah, yeah,
prefer to see you go to college and get the rest
yeah.
of your degrees and come out of there at 26, 27. You're still a young man. If they want to pay you,
Yes,
you
sir.
could go from that.
Yeah,
You're professional on both ways, right? You're professional
yeah,
academically, you're professional in the game. So you had nothing to lose. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's the beauty.
yeah,
That's the beauty about that. That's gonna be the beauty
yeah.
about that. So
Now,
let's
thank
get
you.
the information out there, man. So here's the question, man.
Yeah,
If a coach had to get in contact with you, how can he reach you? How can he reach you?
yeah, yeah. Coach can
This is
reach
gonna
me
go
via.
from this podcast to at
Yeah.
least 40 coaches.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
you might be getting a call sometime next week. So let them know. And
Yeah,
look, you can
yeah,
get this guy before the portal. I'm just saying to
yeah,
tell you coaches right now, he's in Asia doing his thing and going back to Australia to do his thing. But you guys can get in contact with him before the portal, before the madness, and like you say, March Madness, and then of course our camp, the April aftershock, when everybody wake up and realize it ain't what they thought it was gonna be. You didn't get signed, you didn't go that way, your bracket got busted, all of those things. Let the coaches know
yeah,
how they can get in contact with you.
yeah, yeah. So
Tell them your
coaches
name
can
and
reach
first
me.
name, last name, and let them know so they can look you up and get all your information, reach out to you. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. First name MAKUR, last name JONGKUCK. So MAKUR JONGKUCK. Yeah, I'm a 6'4" guard. You can reach me via email at MAKUR MAKURJON7 at yahoo.com, or you can reach me via WhatsApp, and I'm gonna say the numbers +1 6 +1. Sorry. +614 22 173 927. That's my WhatsApp number. And then also through Coach Ivan and Coach Cliff, I'm very connected with them. And
And
yeah,
here's our
I'm super
information right
excited.
there. That's our
Yes, sir.
information strolling right across. You can reach
Yeah,
us, they reach him. And
yeah,
man, I tell you this, we got to figure out how to get you to the camp. You might be the kid that came the furthest. I had a kid come to a camp one time from Germany, but I think you coming out of Hong Kong. But
Yeah,
like after you look after you take care of your business, you go back to Australia, which would still be far as like I've been to
yeah.
Australia. Matter of fact, I worked out there a little bit with
Okay.
some teams out there, Sydney Wolves and all of those little teams like that. So I came out there,
Yep,
did
yep,
some work at the Sydney Knights.
yep.
That changed over to the
Okay.
Sydney Wolves, and then and I got a guy right now, one of the top American players that back in the days. He's back in Melbourne. His name is Randy Livingston. He played in the
Okay.
NBA. So you know Randy? Yeah. So I was talking to
Yeah.
Randy
I
like
heard
maybe
of it.
2 weeks
Yeah.
ago. He was like, "Man, you wanted me to come out," and we was talking about me coming back out to the Australia. So man, listen, we had a half an hour. I think we did our thing here, man. I think uh,
Mhm.
I'm impressed by your interview. I know Cliff is gonna be proud all the work he's done with you over the years and all that thing. So just talk about Gulf South a little bit so the kids can
Yeah.
understand how real it is and what Cliff is about and what I'm about.
Yes, sir. So yeah, shout out to Gulf South, Coach Cliff, you too, Coach Ivan. So, Gulf South is a platform for you guys that are still coming up. You're able to connect with the right people. You got opportunities, and it's a platform for you to come in there and show what you can do, and then hopefully, if what you're doing is right and the right people go and look at you, and you can possibly proceed. So get yourself ready. Gulf South is the place to go. And yeah, I'm really blessed, and I'm so thankful, to be in contact with Coach Cliff and Coach Ivan. So I'm very,
Yeah,
very thankful for that.
yeah, we're here, man. Listen, man,
Yes,
go
sir.
you, go me, go us, man. Look,
Yes,
powerful
sir.
interview. I can't wait to get it all together. We sending it out. I'm pretty sure you're gonna get some calls. Definitely. I know
Yeah.
you say you don't want to pay any IA, but like I say, you got to look at all of the
Yes.
opportunities. We know you're a D1 guy. We
Yes.
know you're a D1 guy. We know it. You prepared yourself like a D1. But like I say, if you come out and you dominate wherever you at, they're gonna see you. They're gonna
Yeah.
see you.
Yeah.
You see
I
what I'm
hear you,
saying? So
Coach.
I know coaches. Listen, the
Yeah.
only reason I'm saying that because I know some schools got seven scholarships. You know what I'm saying? Seven ready to go, and guys like you is a dream, right? If you come like,
Yeah.
look,
Yeah.
you got a kid that was just at Southern. He killed so many games in a row. School just that was it. He went from an
Yeah.
NAIA by January. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not recommending any of that, but I'm just telling you, you sound like you've been putting the right kind of work in. Um, and
Yes, sir.
There's schools that's going. Once I send this out, they're
Yeah.
gonna check you. They're gonna be looking you up internationally, and you fit the bill, man. You're gonna get a situation. So we got to try to figure out how to get you out here in April after you
Yeah.
finish what you're doing out there in Asia, because I think you're gonna kill in Asia. You might have a situation where So we'll talk to him. We will get back in touch with you
Yeah.
one day next week after all of this work, or a week and a half, and see how you're doing and what's going on. Thank you for the
Yeah.
interview, man. And we're excited,
Thank
man.
you.
So, man,
Thank you,
appreciate you,
Coach
bro.
Ivan.
Any
Yes,
questions
sir.
you got
Thank
for
you.
me? Any questions you got for me before we
Um,
go?
Now I just got one last thing, one last statement. So yeah,
Sure.
regardless of anything that happens out here in Asia, I'm really ready to get my head in the books and yeah, just
You
get
want to go
back
back to
out
school.
there.
It seemed like you like being in school. Seemed like you
Yeah,
playing pro is one thing, but you seem like you want to be back in school.
yeah. I still want to go to school, just perform. So I'm hoping, any high level coach, I'm the guy to bet on. And yeah, I'm a good young man, so I'm ready to be in any program. Yes, sir.
Now you're gonna get one. We're gonna get a situation. Cause so don't take the contract, man. Asia.
I got you. I
You say
got you.
that,
I
man.
got
Don't put us to work, man. And they may offer you something. So if you really want to be in school, focus on telling you that you want to give yourself to go back and finish your degree. Because I think nothing can be more beautiful than you actually playing and
you.
educating yourself and putting yourself in a situation where you're helping yourself and helping others. I think
Yeah.
that is that is fly as you can be as a human being to me. I
Yeah.
don't see
Yeah.
how you could be
Yes, sir.
fly in that. Where you get educated, you're helping yourself and you're helping. I don't think you could be more, like you say, more magnanimous or like you say, tremendous. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Coach
saying?
Ivan using them
But
big
I don't
words.
think you can be
Yeah.
more beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's like God-like right there. You know what I'm saying? That's
No,
almost
that's
like
right.
that is Jesus as you can be, where you got it
Yeah.
all the trilogy in the, you know what I'm saying? You're educating, you're sharing, you're helping, and you're happy. So to me. So we're gonna get it done, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate you, young fella. And we're sounding out.
Yes,
And
sir.
yo,
Thank you,
and
Coach
kill them,
Ivan.
man, and continue to kill them humbly, kill them with love, kill them with grace, and keep being coachable, man.
I got you. I got you,
One love,
Coach. I
man.
got you. Gonna keep working. Yes, sir.
You keep working, man.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
take nothing for granted, man. If somebody hungry,
Hmm.
and you know the hungry lion hunts the best. So stay
Oh,
hungry, keep working, man. And we proud of you, man. We proud of you,
yes,
bro.
sir.
We proud of you.
Yes, sir.
Take care. Be
Thank you,
well.
Go Sir. Yes, sir.
Yep. Be easy.